Chechnya is located in the North Caucasus, a mountainous region strategically important to Russia due to its proximity to the Caspian Sea and oil resources. In 1991, following the collapse of the Soviet Union, the charismatic Chechen leader Zokhar Dudayev proclaimed Chechnya's independence from Russia. Russia under President Boris Yeltsin refused to recognize this independence due to concerns over the integrity of the Russian Federation and the precedent it might set for other regions. On November 29, Russian President Boris Yeltsin gave an ultimatum, ordering the Dudayev government to disarm and submit to Moscow. However, Dudayev and his men in Chechnya refused to do so, and so Yeltsin decided to go for the attack in the hope to restore constitutional order. In December 1994, under the cover of night, Russian tanks rolled into Chechnya. Their clear mission: crush the independence movement and reassert control. The streets of Grozny, the Chechen capital, soon echoed with the sounds of war. The Chechens undeterred met the Russian onslaught with fierce resistance, turning the city into a deadly maze for the invading forces. As the battle for Grozny raged, both sides suffered heavy casualties. The devastation was unimaginable. Buildings crumbled under relentless artillery fire, and the air was thick with smoke and the smell of burning. Despite their superior numbers and firepower, the Russians were bogged down by the Chechen guerrilla tactics. By 1996, the seemingly invincible Russian army was exhausted and demoralized. Against all odds, the Chechen fighters pushed them back. A peace agreement, the Soviet Accord, was signed, granting Chechnya de facto independence. The war had ended, but the scars it left were deep. Chechnya, now a war-ravaged land, struggled to rebuild. Lawlessness and economic despair plagued the region. Amid this chaos, radical elements began to gain influence, setting the stage for further turmoil. In 1999, a chilling event shocked Russia. Chechen militants led by the notorious Shamil Basayev and the enigmatic Arab jihadist Ibn al-Khattab launched an audacious invasion into neighboring Dagestan. Russia's response was swift and brutal. As the conflict escalated, a series of devastating apartment bombings rocked Russian cities, killing hundreds. The Kremlin pointed the finger at Chechen rebels, galvanizing public support for a renewed military campaign. Yet whispers of conspiracy and false flag operations lingered in the shadows. In late 1999, Vladimir Putin, the steely-eyed new prime minister, ordered Russian troops back into Chechnya. Grozny once again became a battleground. This time the Russian strategy was merciless. The city was subjected to relentless bombardment, turning it into a hellscape. Despite the overwhelming force, Chechen fighters continued to resist. The conflict morphed into a grueling guerrilla war, with ambushes and hit-and-run attacks becoming the norm. Russian forces and Chechen loyalists fought an elusive enemy in the mountains and forests. In October 1999, a marketplace in central Grozny, which was considered a hub of Chechen militants, was attacked by Russian troops. In the attack, short-range ballistic missiles were used, which resulted in the death of 140 Chechens. In November 1999, Russia managed to take control of Kadyrov, the country's second largest city. The Russian armed forces also captured the village of Achkhoy Martin. Russian forces also started the assault on Grozny, which finally ended on 2 February 2000 with gaining control of Grozny. In May 2000, Chechnya came under the direct rule of Russia. A new government was formed in Chechnya. Putin installed a Kremlin-friendly leader, Ahmad Kadyrov, to strengthen his hold of the territory. Kadyrov was assassinated in 2004. After his assassination, his son Ramzan Kadyrov became president. Later on, as a result of the referendum, a new constitution was passed in March 2003, which granted Chechnya a significant degree of autonomy However, it continued to remain under the Moscow government.